Hey, this is Ghost John Longster on board both theme parks, and welcome to this video from Liseberg. Now, we got the details way back in November that Liseberg were planning to open their first dark ride in 40 years. And we first started getting those initial the initial thoughts, shall we say. We already knew it was going to be an expansion to Rabbit Land, which is their kids area. Rabbit Landin, I believe, that opened in 2013. So this was going to be the biggest investment for children since the original opening of that area. So we already knew, with it being the biggest children's investment since the area opened, and with it being the first dark ride in 40 years at Liseberg, we already knew this was going to be a big one. We knew that the children's theatre was being taken out for this attraction. And now we finally have some more knowledge, some more facts, some more stats, and we finally know the name and the theme for this brand new dark ride. So this will be called Underland, or Underlandet as it's pronounced in Sweden. But Underland will be a brand new dark ride set to open in spring 2020. The manufacturer of this ride will actually, in fact, it will be a collaborative effort with Liseberg. The actual driving system, the dark ride system, will be an Italian manufacturer called Gossetto, who are, well, I've looked on their website and I've done a bit of research on them. They're an Italian manufacturer. They do permanent dark rides, travelling dark rides, and they also like to do some suspended dark rides as well. I saw two videos on their Gossetto YouTube channel. Make sure you go and watch that if you want to see sort of more about what they do. But I saw two travelling dark rides. I got Dracula's Castle and you got Mystery Mansion. Now, Mystery Mansion is a suspended dark ride, and Dracula's Castle is your traditional ghost train travelling dark ride. And you know what? They're pretty good, but I think this is going to be the best thing they've ever built. Now, the design of the ride, Liseberg have been part of the design of the actual ride. But they've also been in cooperation with P&P Projects, who are a studio company from Holland. So the actual dark ride system will be provided by Gossetto, and the actual design of the ride will be provided with P&P Projects over in Holland. But the concept of the ride was designed in conjunction with Liseberg and the English quarry Fold Studio. So two very different aspects there of the concept of the ride. So we do have some official stats. The length of the ride is 190 metres. We have 18 vehicles seating 4 passengers per vehicle at a speed of 4 kilometres an hour, a capacity of 850 people per hour, and a travelling ride time of 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So in terms of investment for this ride, so the whole expansion, so that's overall, not just the attraction, the expansion will be 200 million Swedish krona. Which translates to around £16.3 million. So that's quite a big investment for a children's themed area expansion. Of course, like I already said, this is replacing the children's theatre, and the actual dark ride as a solo investment, this will cost £12.4 million, which translates to around 150 million Swedish krona, which is still a massive investment by the park on a children's ride. You think they took out the Fairy Tale Castle in 2018, and of course they took out Kanonen when they built Valkyria, the B&M dive coaster, for 2018. So 2019, I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I think they're sort of taking a bit of an off year, like doing like a general thing. We know they're being sort of planning and preparing for this brand new indoor water park that's set to open between 2021 and 2023. I believe 2023 is the opening date for the indoor water park that's being planned over at Liseberg. So I believe they've been doing some general improvements this year. I think they're improving some parking spaces, and I believe they're also going to be doing, either this year or in the preparation for the indoor water park, they're also going to be adding some new parking spaces to get ready for the indoor water park, which is going to be a hell of a lot of investment. So the fact that they're using 2020 as another off year from the thrill rides to sort of focus on that family investment, and the fact that, you know, Rabbit Landin hasn't really been expanded since it first opened in 2013, it's nice to see they're expanding it. And of course they're taking out a children's theatre for this, which is it's a nice little attraction. I love a nice children's theatre where you get those family shows, you get them all singing, dancing, happy jolly. But if they are going to build a brand new theatre, which I don't think is in the works at the minute, I know they've got the dark ride, which is Underland, and I believe they're also going to be buying into a brand new restaurant. So, you know, with this being £12.4 million and the whole investment being £16.3 million, you can only assume they'll be saving probably between £1 million and £2 million. Not sure how much that translates to Swedish krona, but around £1 or £2 million of that towards the restaurant. So you've got about £2.1 million left to sort of regenerate the rest of the space and incorporate the area with the new ride and the restaurant. So they've got some big things going down, and some great things. I mean, you saw the concept art when I was reading out the stats. It gives you a lot of hope. Absolutely 100% a lot of hope with this ride. I mean, I've never heard of the manufacturer Gassetto for their dart. I've only sort of researched them recently. And I've only seen their travelling dart rides. I haven't seen any of their permanent dart rides on any videos on YouTube. I mean, I've seen fat files and everything on their website, but I haven't seen the permanent dart rides yet. I've only seen like videos of the travelling dart rides, and I've only seen fat files of the permanent dart rides. But from the concept art, this gives me a lot of hope for this attraction, and I think Liseberg are going to do a very, very good job with it when it's open. So, as I said, it's going to be opening in spring 2020. And we've got a little bit of teasing about the story of the ride. So, this will be in the underground world of the Rabbits, a major new family dart ride. As part of the expansion, the new dart ride will take guests underground to experience the Rabbits' secret world. It will be the largest investment for families since Liseberg built the Rabbit Landin area in 2013. So, again, like I said, it's going to be that big of an investment. And I like the story as well, because Rabbit Landin seems to be the happy children's area, but it's got a bit of a magical, enchanting past, and a bit of a secret deep down underground. So it's taking you inside the rabbit hole and taking you in the secret underground world of the rabbits, and it feels like a bit of a fantasy mining sort of thing going down there, a bit like I said, a fantasy gold mine inside the rabbit hole. So a very interesting theme they're going for here. And as you already saw from the concept art, and to end the video, I'm going to be putting the 30-second trailer that's on the official Liseberg YouTube channel. So make sure you go and watch. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to watch that. You know, it's a great thing that they're doing, and from the concept art, it looks incredible, absolutely incredible. You'll see I've already posted something about it on my Instagram account. We're almost at 1,300 followers for that, so thank you very much. And it's definitely a project to watch out for. It might not be the big coaster, but it's definitely a project to watch out for. It's definitely a project to keep your eyes on. So there we go. So that's this video from Liseberg. Like I said earlier on, I'm going to put the 30-second trailer on so you guys can see what this dart ride has to offer and tease us. I'm sure by no means we're going to see some construction updates over the next few weeks, next few months even. I'm sure we're going to start seeing some construction photos go online, and of course you can always go and check them out across all those websites, across channels that do construction updates. I'm not predominantly known for construction updates. I mean, we got the one from Fly, which someone sent in, so Joshua Rowing, thank you very much for sending that in again. And I'm sure some of you out there would love to send in some construction updates. But first of all, what do you guys think about this project? Do you like the new dart ride? Do you think the manufacturer was a bit of a shock? And I know some people expect Sally Corporation to be in this project, but maybe not. You know, whatever you're thinking about this dart ride, comment it down below the video, or you can share your thoughts via Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. My Instagram is in the description down below. My Snapchat is in the About section on the main page of the channel. My Facebook, you'll probably see this face. So make sure you go and share your thoughts across all our social media platforms. It's going to be absolutely incredible, a great thing to follow. especially when the ride's open. It would be very, very nice to get out to Sweden when it's open. I mean, not promising anything, but Liseberg's a very, very nice park, and of course that's home to some great rides. Valkyria, of course, like I talked about earlier, and of course the big project that really, in my opinion, put Liseberg on the map a few years ago now, 5 years ago to this year. You know, and that is of course the map launch coaster Helix, the map multi-launch, the ride that put Liseberg on the map. And it's rides like Helix and Valkyria that make me think, hang on, I want to go over to Sweden and visit this park. And I think with this brand new dark ride, I think this makes me want to visit this park even more. You know, they've got the indoor water park planned, so I don't think, unless they've got something massive up their sleeve in between now and the opening for the indoor water park, you know, I don't think we're expecting a major coaster, you know, anytime soon. But of course, like I said, they can surprise us and put a major coaster in like a year or two before the water park opens. So I definitely think there's a bright future for Liseberg over in Sweden. They've got some good competition over there. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hope you like the more professional way that we're doing this. Make sure you follow Coaster Channel across all our social media platforms, like I said earlier. And for now, my name is Coaster Channel YouTube channel. Keep living the coast life, my dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.